Cool. Awesome. No mai, whakarongo mai to my next guest. We have international artist in studio today. Ruel, welcome.
How you doing? Thanks for having me.
Of course. We're so stoked to have you while you're only here for a day, which is insane.
Yeah, I'm here for like 12 hours, but I'm locking in.
We've got you
Here at TAHI.
in that small amount of time. Here in Aotearoa, but originally from Australia, Sydney specifically.
Yeah. I grew up in Sydney, born in the UK, but I have an NZ passport.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, my dad's Kiwi, so...
Wow, it's a very powerful passport as well.
It is. I mean,
up there.
I felt having Australia and New Zealand's a bit useless.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I've got a bunch of passports, like, luckily through all my parents' random places they live. I've got, like, I could get a Dutch passport. I got a UK passport.
Wow.
I could hit 5.
You could literally live anywhere.
I think there's a limit.
And no visa. Yeah. Is there a limit? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I pretty much grew up in Australia, but I've always only ever had the New Zealand passport.
Really?
And then it slowly dropped over the years for being not as strong as it used to be, but it used to be
exactly.
number one. But it's a good one to have, and it's cool because now you live over in the States.
I do,
Speaking of being international, you live in LA. How are you liking it?
I'm liking it, yeah. I've been there for a couple of years. It's pretty different. Definitely a pace switch.
Yeah.
I feel like on this side of the world, everyone's kind of on island time in the best way. And I'm so used to that and kind of feeling like, I can live at my own pace. But going to LA, I feel like I'm far more productive and get a lot more done. And I don't know, there's some really amazing people out there and like really creative space to live. And I'm liking it.
It just seems like you're busy all the time, which is great. And obviously, like heaps of music coming out of that.
Exactly.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And then just more opportunities to go to like fashion weeks and Coachellas and all sorts of
all
things.
the things.
Yeah.
All the things that are there that
everywhere.
it's the center of the music industry, I reckon, yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And I'm sure if you've been down to San Diego, if you wanted that island time, go down there.
Oh, yeah. I usually go down to there to surf like every couple of weeks.
Yes.
Even just on like the way down, like Trestles and San Clemente are like amazing waves. And yeah, it definitely feels like Sydney down in San Diego.
Yeah, especially, are you from Northern Beaches? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's basically the same,
The
right?
same
Do you go
thing.
to like Del Mar, Solana, kind of, or where are you surfing?
I'm surfing like are you talking about in LA or in Sydney?
In San Diego, like Del Mar.
San Diego. I actually haven't gone further down than like Dana Point.
Oh.
So not that far down, just like halfway, yeah.
But it's beautiful. Kind of the north of San Diego, I think, is like prettier. But
exactly.
that is literally giving Northern Beaches. Everyone's cafes, walking their dog.
DY, yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
So you pretty much replicated it. But in saying that, you just brought out I Can Die Now, which is great. And that came off like a Nashville writing.
Exactly, yeah. I wrote this one in Nashville. I wrote a bunch of the next project in Nashville with Julian Bonetta and a bunch of other amazing writers. But yeah, this one I did with this guy called J Cash and Ammo. And we, just came up with this like title. Like Julian kind of brought in the title as a bit of a joke and like the sort of riff of the I Found You, I Can Die Now. Because it was such like a kind of fun, like upbeat thing, but quite a dark thing to say, and like a really intense and kind of like love bomby way to say I love you, in like a toxic way. But I thought like that was what made it cool, was just that it was a little bit off. But yeah, I love the song. So happy to have it out and start putting out music again. Yeah,
and like you mentioned, it is more of like that intense, I guess, feeling that you get when you find someone and you're like, I'm good. Like I've figured it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is kind of cool. But then that leads on to you talking about this ICDN syndrome in the music video. The visuals are incredible. It's giving kind of like dystopian, but like also really ethereal and still on that theme of like... Yeah, I'm crazy in love and it's like fully consumed my being, which is really cool. But talk to us about ICDN.
Yeah, so that was honestly just like a really fun way to start off the campaign and just the way to kind of bring everyone in to kind of confuse my fans and stuff by, making this fake, I guess, disease or neurosis. Anyway,
but
I'm just like, I guess the love bug or whatever it is was kind of like the idea of it, where it came from. And to make it sound like a really intense, like quite horrible like, procedure to get rid of it, which is kind of what the music video is all about. It's like me going into this clinic to kind of get this treatment to get over somebody, or to, I don't know, understand my love for somebody, or like to calm it in a way. Yeah, it's a pretty trippy video though, just going in and out of consciousness of like what you're sitting in this clinic, but we go through all these weird dream worlds and like the stages of love.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun to make. Yeah.
It looks like, I was gonna ask you that. It looked like a lot of fun to make. It looked like got a couple of different like sceneries and stuff to change it up in that contrast.
Yeah.
What was that like to sort of like play actor a little bit more too?
Yeah, I love doing that. It's like my favorite thing is like when it comes to music videos, if I can really like get into it and like I don't know, overdo it, overact. Yeah, I'm always just
dramatic.
Like,
Yes.
I'm doing all my things. But yeah, I love getting into like a character, even though I'm just kind of playing myself. But like the idea of just playing a character and, you know, and also it's so much easier because you don't have to speak.
Yeah, true.
You don't have to do lines.
Yeah.
It's like acting, but just like with your face, and you have to just like always looking like, whoa.
And a song that you wrote.
Yeah,
so
exactly. You're
kinda...
singing along to a song I wrote, so it's a lot easier. But yeah, that video was crazy. We shot it half in like a prop hospital, in LA because I've got heaps of them. Obviously,
yeah.
It's like where they shoot like Grey's
Sets
Anatomy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we shot one of them, and then half of it in like this amazing house in Beverly Hills. So. Yeah, it was a pretty luxe day.
Yeah, that is cool. Even that like outdoor scene, I was like, is this someone's backyard?
Yeah, it's someone's like crazy backyard.
Nice. That's pretty cool. For the listeners at home, ICDN stands for Intense Conditional Desire Neurosis.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say it.
I wasn't going to remember it. I was going to try, but I wasn't going to remember it. But like that's such a cool, creative way to, and you have a massive fan base, obviously, over the years. You debuted pretty young, like 14.
Yeah, super young.
Yeah. And just over that time you've like created this fan base. Is it little like nuances like ICDN or creating like I guess uproar around singles and releases and stuff that sort of have created this, I don't know, good connection that you have with your fan base?
Absolutely. I think it's like I've grown up with almost a lot of my fans as well, like, and a lot of the people that still listen to my music. I feel like I've seen and met and, you know, been playing shows also since I was like 14. So I feel like bringing in all those like Easter eggs and like weird rollouts and just like getting people really involved is kind of what keeps it fun and kind of keeps it exciting for everyone, and bringing something new to the table and just trying to get overly creative, because I feel like most of like my fan base get amongst it and like get really on board to that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's really fun.
Ruel's giving us something else.
Yeah,
yeah,
something
attached to.
different. Yeah,
which is amazing. And you've had like multiple world tours that have sold out and stuff like that. Is that just like, does that ever surprise you, or is that sort of like another cool thing where you have so many different passports, but in a sense like
no,
being
honestly,
able to tour?
It's super crazy still. Yeah, the fact that I get to tour around everywhere. I feel like I'm very lucky in that fact that also since I was very young, I try to really spread myself thin across the world. I feel like when I started touring, or when I started getting festivals, like my first like show I played was in Japan, and then I remember going to the States the first time because I was signed out of the States, so I managed to like, you know, try and build up a fan base there. And then the same in Europe, because obviously I'm English as well, and like and Dutch as well, so I can use that sort of side of me. So yeah, I feel like trying to grow everywhere and to give everyone attention, like if they're a fan, if I can see there's people in, you know, Manila like that are fans of me, like I want to go there, and so cool. Even if there's like 12 people there, but it's like, you know, show face, and then hopefully next time there's more, and then you keep coming back. Like that's my favorite thing to do now. It's like just to kind of see around the world where people listen to my music, and you know, even if it's in the craziest, weirdest place, I just want to make sure I'm there. Especially like South America, like that was one thing that I never even, I guess, thought of until like the past few years. But yeah, I got to go out to like Argentina, Brazil, and Chile a couple of years ago, and it was like the best time of my life.
Fun shows.
Yeah.
Like the crowds.
Incredible. The crowds are insane. Yeah, it's like a football crowd. It's wild.
That's cool, because I mean, like in saying that you obviously started young, but your sound has sort of changed a little bit recently, only a smidge. But do you feel like it's sort of hard to keep that balance of like, what is everyone sort of going to relate to, or like how can I keep it sort of open to everyone?
I think for me, it's just when I'm trying to make new music, I'm just trying to evolve and try to make something that is slightly more layered, I suppose, or has got more intent as the thing before.
Yeah.
I think I'm always trying to look for like more certainty. I think if you're like really sure what you want to make and you're so certain about it, every decision, it's like that's how you make really great. I mean, obviously a lot of stuff can happen by accident, but I think going into it with like a really strong intent and confidence is like, I feel like the best way for me to make the best music. And I think that's what I did in this last record, like a lot more than ever before. I feel like going into it, as now an adult, I suppose. Like the last time I was writing an album, I was still only like 18 or 19. So like now coming into it as like a fully fledged, like certain, I know exactly what I want, you know, and like what the way I want to be perceived and the music I want to make. So that was a lot more fun and a lot easier as well, I feel like, to write with that in mind and having like the same sort of North Star in the back of your mind of like, yeah, what the end goal could be.
Yeah, that's cool. And I guess we can only expect you to just keep maturing and keep playing with this sound.
Exactly. I don't think I'm going to put out my best album until I'm like 30.
Which is great. The best is yet to come, and we're already getting incredible music. So, of course, guys, if you can, stream I Can Die Now. Please. Go check out Ruel across all platforms. You're incredible. We can't wait to see, hopefully, some more shows soon, too. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I've definitely come back to Aotearoa. I can't wait to come back. Very, very soon. But yeah, I'm always coming back. I've got my family there. I'm probably going to be here for Christmas. So yeah, stay around.
It's going to be warmer, hopefully. Yes, awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much. Lovely to meet you.
Yeah.